It says we're live. Let me check our. Well, I'm watching YouTube here and I'm not seeing it yet.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it too. It says it's still waiting.
2 comments. Both of them from you.
Why are we fishing in rabbit holes?
Well, you hear about people going down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
When they're researching something. And that was, I kind of like, since the idea is to get anglers and get their best catches, I'd really make this work if they got proof. Like they're saying gaming, screenshot or it didn't happen. And I do believe we're live now. We are.
Yeah, we are.
Let's see how many people we got. Only 4 people watching so far.
There we go.
There's fishing in Mid-South, 351. Salamander, a good gaming friend of mine who came out and fished with me the summer before last. 6 people watching now. All right, we're going to pick up some steam. Let's get a few more people in here before we really start getting into this. Everybody, this is Wildhook.
Hello, everyone.
Wildhook Adventures. If you haven't seen his channel, man, it's awesome.
Thank you.
So, you do a lot of stuff on a reservation too, right?
What was that?
You do a lot of hunting and stuff on a reservation as well?
We don't hunt on the reservation, but we do a lot of fishing on their private lakes.
Okay.
We have a lot of
affiliation with the reservation, or is it just close by?
It's very close by. We're actually right next to the reservation where we live.
Yeah. Earlier, Scotty said that you were okay even though you were short. And now he's saying you look taller today. Must have your booster seat. Hey, how you doing, bud? I need to do this. I need to add him as a standard moderator. There we go.
I'm still old school. I use phone books, no booster seats.
Phone books? We just sit on. Okay, I got you. Go to the restaurant and they're like, "Do you need a booster seat?" You're like, "No, got my phone books right here."
There you go.
We're up to 10 people now.
Nice.
Hopefully we get a few more. Like I said, I've put the word out as much as I can. I don't have a huge following. Oh, Mid-South is going to start already. Scotty looks hard because he's sitting in my lap. There's so many places I could go with that, but being the host, I probably shouldn't. I'll leave it to Mid-South. He'll take where it's not supposed to go. When I'm watching now, how do we lose somebody? Oh, Scotty, you're getting even with me for earlier today when I was in your live stream.
I'm talking about the first thing that pops.
Don't talk about the first thing that pops up. There might be kids watching that. I don't know. Yeah, Salamander, people that leave are lame. See, now we're down to 8 people. What the hell? I mean, maybe that's it.
It's all right. I don't have a lot of friends neither.
Yeah, I wish I had more friends. Well, no, I don't. Friends always need something. They always want attention. So, folks, don't forget to hit the like button. That kind of will drive the algorithm. Even if you don't like me, you gotta like Wildhook, man. He's one of the friendliest people I've seen on YouTube. So, here's the thing. This is a new series I'm wanting to start. It's just all about featuring YouTube anglers. I've been around this community for a few years now, man. A lot of good people. And if we can expose their channel, I think it's awesome. So, Wildhook is my first guest. And I'm going to let him tell you guys a little bit about himself before we get into the videos. Go ahead.
Nice. Thank you. So, our channel is basically something that started up because I'm always fishing and exploring the state. And my girlfriend convinced me into recording my videos and getting out there a little bit more. And our goal is to fish every lake, stream, river, creek in the state. Once we complete that mission, we're going to expand to the other states surrounding us, maybe go to the eastern states, eventually go up to the northern states. We're already on the south part. We're one of the southern states. A lot of people don't know that New Mexico is part of the U.S. And they don't know where New Mexico is. And the stories that they hear about New Mexico is that it's all desert, but we have a lot of different mountains and lakes and rivers up here that we just enjoy fishing them, and that's what we're trying to do with our channel, is just show people different areas in the state that are not what they think they are. So I'm Adrian, by the way, for those of you who don't know me. My channel is Wildhook Adventures. We love to explore, we love to fish, we love to hunt. We're big on game meat. We don't as long as we have game meat in the freezer, we don't buy any frozen meats at the store. We love to fish and eat fish. We try to stay as organic as we can by eating what's out there for us to gather and be able to provide for ourselves.
Awesome. What about your family?
What was that?
What about family? You got family, I know.
Yeah, I have 2 boys. I have 4 brothers and 1 sister. And then my girlfriend and her kids. And then all our family, our relatives. You know, we're a big family out here.
Awesome. So let me see. I wanted to show you guys something real quick, because Wildhook is like Aquaman. He understands the language of the fish. So I've not inserted video before in the live stream, so this will be interesting to see how it works.
Hello, wild hookers.
There he goes. He understands the language of the fish. How do you not love that?
They talk to me, man. They talk to me.
Hey, Matt, how you doing? Natural State Fishing, guys. That's he makes baits, Rock Creek baits. Y'all want to check out the Hoosier Crappie Buster. That thing's wild. He actually does a lot of great work, so check that aside if you get a chance. So here's what we're looking at. Adrian was my first guest, because not too long ago he posted a video of some catfish he caught, and I was amazed because it is this danky ass ditch looking place. And honestly, I would have expected to see things like hypodermic needles and beer cans and stuff like that floating around in it. The water was muddy as could be. I would not have thought that it was deep enough to handle the kind of fish that he caught. It's nuts. And I put, I think, 4 different videos from it. And let's take a look at one right now. The first one, I think this runs 41 seconds. So watch this. This is the first fish, and it's nothing yet. Just
Oh, yeah.
That didn't take long, brother.
Nope. That did not take long at all. Got tangled up on my line a little bit.
Brought out the boat.
I know. He wouldn't open his mouth for me. Oh, he got tangled up pretty good. That did not take long at all.
Nice.
Pretty little guy.
I will tell you this, he kind of whistles through his teeth after most of his catches.
Yeah, so that ditch right there that everybody can see is down here, we call it the Muddy River.
The Muddy River.
Yeah, and Mr. Chris Flores is actually the one who named it. He actually fishes that part of the river a lot. It's super muddy, super murky, but there's some big flatheads in there. That area right there, the reason why you don't see so much trash and beer cans like you were saying is because not a lot of people know how to get to that spot. And the people that know about it don't really share the information on it, because the flatheads that are in that area are just live there. If people start going over there and fishing them and taking them home, there's no other breeders in there to keep reproducing. So that's why that area is protected by the fishermen.
Right on. Hey, Fishing in Mid-South, is my sound better now? I just disconnected the mic and I'm just going with the phone mic.
Yeah, you sound more clear.
Okay. I'm not sure why it was picking up like that. It should have canceled out the phone mic when I inserted the thing for the wireless. All right. But the good thing is, my friend Salamander, you guys see in the chat, is an Amazon reviewer, and he sent me a whole bunch of wireless mics that he gets for free, so I'll be able to test them all. When I find the best one, I'll let you guys know which ones you might want to get for your phones. So that was the first catch, and nobody's really talking about it in chat. They should be, because that was crazy. But I'm gonna move on to the second one. Let's see.
Oh, that's a big boy. That's a big one right there. He's gonna do whatever he wants with me right now. Oh yeah. Look at the bend on these poles.
Oh yeah, that's like a 30-pounder easy, bro. Let's see. Come say hi, fish.
Right?
You don't want it. You don't want nothing to do with it.
Ooh.
What do you think, bro?
I can't even reel on this guy right now. I'm trying to get him close to the boat. Ooh. Holy moly.
Open your bail, bro.
Yeah.
That way you have.
That was the first monster.
I'm waiting for it to finish on YouTube. There we go. Yeah, that was another crazy catch. Who's with you in that video?
So that is actually Chris Flores. He's the guy with Muddy River Catfishing.
Okay, I saw something on his shirt. So
Yeah.
is that somebody you're just friends with, or?
Yeah, he's my friend. He so me and my girlfriend Grisel, we actually went down and explored and looked for that river for months at a time, and we ended up finding it, and we were fishing a different spot, and I talked to him a little bit that we had found that spot of the river, and he invited me one day. He called me and said, "Hey man, if you want to go with me, I'll show you some spots." And we got together, met up in the morning, and he took me on certain spots that he fishes, and that's where we found those guys at.
Cool. Yeah, it's always nice to have somebody that knows the spots, and it was cool that they let you YouTube it too, rather than worried about people finding it.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people are so secretive about things like that. I never have been, but I get a lot of complaints from fishermen at my lake about exposing the spots in the lake.
Yeah.
They've showed up at my damn door before.
Well, the reason why a lot of people don't talk about that spot is because, like I said, those fish are in there. They don't come out. They don't go back in. If people start pulling them out and keeping them, there's no more breeders in there for them to keep reproducing, and that's the only reason why Chris Flores and everybody else is so secretive about that place, because the last thing we need is for somebody to go in there and pull out all the big breeders, and then there's no more flatheads in there.
Okay. Is anybody going to keep a fish that a fathead? Is anybody going to keep a catfish that big? They're not tasty.
They're not, but there's a lot of people in this state that would. There's a lot of people who they just see a big fish and think, oh, there's a lot of meat, but they don't understand that once they get to 10 pounds and up, the meat is very fatty. It doesn't taste as good.
Well, wouldn't it take like a Sawzall to clean one?
Probably.
I mean, I can't imagine trying to flay one of those.
Hack it up with the machete.
You have to, or like say, get a Sawzall or something, battery operated, just go to town.
Yeah.
So we do have more. Like I said, that was that second one. I got a third and a fourth and a fifth. Actually, I clipped out four videos.
Yeah.
I was only going to pull out a couple, but to be honest with you,
Yeah, it's getting hit.
Oh, snug it up a little bit. Yeah. Thank you.
There he is. Oh yeah. This one's a wild one.
Wild hooker.
Yep. Come towards me, baby. Right here. I got you. All you gotta do is open your mouth for me. Got him.
Nice. Open it up.
There we go.
Another nice flathead.
Check that out, guys. Fourth one of the day.
Fish number 4.
We're on them. Ooh.
So that one right there, I actually caught in the same spot where I had just pulled out that big one.
I mean, to be honest with you, everything in this video looks like the same spot. Around the boat in that general area. But I'm just amazed that you're finding these size catfish in one spot like that. It's nuts.
Well, that's one thing that Chris was telling me about is he said that a lot of people think that flatheads are very territorial and they keep their distance, but they actually don't. He said that he's found holes with like 15 catfish just stacked up on each other. They're all on different branches on all the stuff that's down there, but that they're all basically just stacked up on each other, that they're not territorial at all, just when it comes to their comfort space.
You know, it's funny because that on Watts Bar Lake, my ex-father-in-law has a home there. And I fished that some with him for crappie. But there's a dock where he cleans all of his fish at. And every time, I mean, that dude's the smoothest fish cleaner you'll ever see, man. I mean, you talk about leaving nothing but see-through skeletons. It's nuts. Anyway, all the remains he throws right there next to the dock. And it is frightening because the catfish know the sound of the electric knife. And they start gathering and they swarm around the dock, and some of them are like 120-pound catfish, massive. Wow. And you just see these maws coming up on top of the water, big old mouths opened up. And I'm like, man, people actually dive in here and fish. I'd be afraid of being eaten by a catfish. I know you wouldn't be, but these things are massive, and they swarm the dock by the hundreds.
Oh, yeah.
Just because for so many years they've been cleaning fish at that dock, and they know the sound of that electric knife. I don't know if it's a vibration or whatever, they know, but and they gather, and it's crazy. Like I said, it's almost frightening.
Oh, yeah.
And Rod, you know, I know you love catfish, Rod. I got to be honest with you. I've never been a fan of catfish. Maybe I've never cooked it right. Fishing, cooking with Zay. Hey, thanks for coming in. And so I'm trying to look here. That was the third video. Let's just get into the fourth. It's fine, because after that, I'll just have 2 more clips that are all part of the same catch. And yeah, let's do that. Because I'm really here to just showcase Wildhook's fishing.
First one on the Deadpool rod.
Oh yeah. Got him. Went deep in it. There we go.
That's a nice orangish, greenish orange. Very nice.
Oh yeah.
That's another crazy one. What are you using for bait for these?
I was using cut carp.
What is it?
Just regular carp.
Oh, okay. I've never even caught a carp. We have them in the lake, but I've never
Yeah, I usually go out and catch a few, and what I do is I fillet them, cut out all the rib bones, chop them up into nice little square pieces, and I soak them in its blood and guts.
You know, I will take my soft plastics And when I catch a small bluegill or something, I will cut it open and put my soft plastics in it and let it marinate in there.
There you go.
Even if sometimes I'll bring it home and put it in a freezer bag and put it in the freezer and let it just sit. So, well, in a refrigerator, not the freezer. But some of my best hookups have been like that.
Yeah.
So, and I got a really good friend, and I was telling that Stacy from Bank Fishing Adventures is always catching turtles in the river when he's catfishing. And this is a very knowledgeable guy. I mean, he's very much an outdoorsman, or was. He's getting a little old now. But he told me that what he used to do, and it sounds a little brutal, but it is what it is. When he would catch turtles when he was catfishing, he would shoot them in the head, and then cut them open and take the liver out and use it for catfish bait. He said it is like crack for catfish.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
I've never intentionally killed a turtle, and I don't carry a gun when I fish, but he's one of these people. He's so outdoorsman. I mean, he named his own son after Daniel Boone and Jeremiah Johnson.
Oh, interesting.
I mean, that's how serious he is about his outdoor stuff. And the minister, when I took him for his baptism, the minister said, "Man, that's great. You gave him 2 biblical names." He couldn't let it go. He said, "Hey, buddy, those aren't biblical names. That's Jeremiah Johnson and Daniel Boone." He's pretty serious about outdoor stuff. But if you guys catch turtles, keep that in mind. You might try turtle liver. He swears by it. Says it's like crap.
Yeah, I mean, I actually eat turtles, so.
Well, Ron, okay, so Rod's telling me that catfish is all about how you clean them. And that could be because I'm no expert on cleaning catfish. I've just filleted them and cut out the red parts, from the meat.
Yeah. I mean, we love eating catfish. The way I fillet them and make them into catfish nuggets, it's actually very tasty.
Okay, maybe someday I'll find somebody who cooks them better than I do. And I'll try it again because I'm almost strictly about just eating crappie. It's just such a good tasting fish when you deep fry it. I can't get away from it.
Yeah.
Dude, Fishing is in. I'm glad to see him make it. And I'm going to make him a moderator too. So, like I said, is there anything else you want to tell Adrian about yourself, about your channel? I mean, I know you've got some hunting videos too.
Yeah, I mean, we got one hunting video up that my son was successful on his hunt. I went with my buddy down south of the state to do some deer hunting out there, and we saw a bunch of does, saw some elk, but we didn't see any deer, any bucks. I mean, and that's just one thing that we love to do. We love being in the outdoors. We love hunting. We love fishing. We love eating game meat. It's one of our things. And I mean,
did your son just get his first? Was it an elk?
Yeah, he got his first cow elk.
Okay.
I forgot my camera in the truck, and I was so excited for him. I didn't even pull out my phone out of my pocket to record.
But you filmed all the things you guys didn't get that day, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Then he gets his first kill on that, and you're like, "Oh no!" And didn't even get your phone out.
Yep, I had my phone in my pocket the whole time, and I was so excited for him. I didn't even think to pull it out. Like I was just the adrenaline.
You didn't get pictures, right?
What was that?
You got some pictures of it?
Yeah, I got some pictures of it.
I remember seeing them.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, no problem, bud. You're a responsible moderator. I'm not worried about you being a mod. So my Google Home is sounding off. I don't know what you think I said. So is it time to get to this big ass monster catfish from that danky ass ditch? How much did this weigh? Did you guys weigh it?
We didn't weigh any of them, but we guesstimated about 40 to 50 pounds each.
I honestly thought it was a 50-pounder, but you were there on the spot. I didn't know if you guys weighed them or not.
Yeah, we didn't weigh any of them. I mean, the adrenaline was there. We were so happy to catch them. It never came to us.
This thing's a beast, and the fight is absolutely epic. Epic. It's not ethic. It's epic. I guess it was ethic too. I suppose. Let's watch the first part of this.
No, he's there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Show yourself.
Yep.
Oh, he's over here.
Tail.
Oh,
Look at that. Oh, he's ready for the trees.
oh, this guy's gonna do whatever he wants with me.
You wanted to break in the Deadpool rod?
Oh yeah. Did he hang me up?
I think so.
Oh yeah, he did. Give him a little bit of slack, see if he'll pull out. Ah, we're gonna have to go swimming. Alright.
Don't give him too much slack.
No,
Give him that more. Oh, we can go right. We can go over there.
we can go to him.
Reel in your rod.
That's part one.
I was getting ready to go swimming, man.
The whole thing in one clip, but I'm limited to 2-minute clips and a certain megabyte size for each clip. But I've got the second one, and we're going to play it because, like I said, this is just the size of this fish is impressive. But I'm more impressive with the patience and the battle that you had to go through to get it. Even though you claim all you did was hold on and you're about to jump in the water, you got this thing in, man, and I think it's pretty damn amazing. Let's go ahead and bring this up and show it.
I'll reel in mine. Yeah, you don't want to lose that guy.
He's still on there. It's about 6 feet.
Don't worry, we'll get up there.
Oh, he's moving. Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, he did. He's out. Woo. Give me your mouth. Ah, I had him.
Hey, look at that now.
Got him. I even started cramping. He broke off my weight.
Did he?
Oh no, it's right there. I thought he did. Let me lay this guy down so we can see him.
Oh. Let me do a quick little video.
Damn. This one looks wider than the other one. The other one was a little longer.
Okay, there you go. Tell me that wasn't epic. And did you see the mouth on that thing?
Oh man, that thing put up a heck of a fight. I was getting ready to jump in the water and pull him out of that snag.
It was. I would have been. I'd have much better video to show people if you had jumped in the water.
Oh, I was about to. If he wouldn't have popped out of that snag, I would have been in that water. It was about 6 feet deep.
You were trying to measure the depth of the water, and you almost lost that rod, didn't you?
Yeah, that current right at the bottom. The current at the bottom was actually pretty strong, and I dipped it in there, and I didn't hit bottom, and it almost pulled it out of my hand. So
I was thinking of the rod that was in the rod holder. That catfish gave a big yank, and you seen that rod holder. Seemed like it's about to come, the rod about to come out of the rod holder.
Oh yeah.
And of course, I had to include that last photo of you. You know, compared between the little kid catfish and the grown man catfish. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, that's so that was me at 3 years old, and then that was me now recently.
You probably should have told him that was you at 3 because now Scotty's going to say some shit about how you didn't grow an inch since then.
Hey, I'm still the same size.
How tall are you? Because I've never thought of you as short.
I'm 5'6".
Oh, you're kind of short.
Yeah.
It's okay, man. You wrestled in a monster catfish.
Yeah. I'm catching fish bigger than me. I mean, it doesn't say much, but it's still pretty impressive.
Yeah, I also love your ice fishing videos, man. You get some really good action when you're ice fishing. You'll probably never see me ice fishing because I'm not a polar bear.
I'm not a polar.
But I'm pretty impressed watching because you actually seem to be happy while you're out in the cold weather.
Oh yeah, it all depends on how you dress. We have our ice fishing gear. We have our bibs, everything's insulated. So we're nice.
I dress for the cold weather too, and I'm still not happy. Eventually, I know it's going to soak into my toes.
Yeah, no, we love being out there. It doesn't matter if it's ice fishing or winter fishing, summer fishing. We're constantly out there.
Adrian, you have gear you sell too, right? Shirts and stuff?
Yeah, I do. This is one of my sweaters right here. That's one of my sweaters, and then I have shirts.
I'd like to know how you sell your hoodies that cheap, because I can't. You sell them for less than I can get mine for.
Well, we have a website that we upload our stuff to, and they actually take care of everything for us, and we make a percentage on whatever we sell, and they keep another percent.
See, I bought all my stuff outright, had it made and shipped to me, so now I'm sitting on a box of a whole bunch of shirts.
No, man.
Because people didn't want to buy them, I guess. I didn't really try real hard.
It's okay. Nobody really buys mine.
I love it, you know.
Nobody buys mine either. I have I think the only sales I've made are the ones that I've ordered.
Well, I've said before that we need to swap hoodies or something, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
I've got hoodies and shirts. I'm getting ready to have more coffee mugs made too.
Yeah.
The coffee mugs, I ended up giving them all to family and stuff. I only sold one. But I knew I was going to have to give them to family. I was like, let me get this out of the way, and then I'll reorder them, and then I haven't reordered them yet.
There you go.
All right, guys, that's the rabbit hole. You know, fishing the rabbit hole, going to YouTubers' best catches and have proof of it. Dig down in and get to know people. So I said this would last 20, 30 minutes, and we've hit 32 minutes. So I'm going to wrap it up and keep my word. Adrian, I appreciate you being my guest, man. Like I said, you're the first one. There's a reason for it.
Yeah, thank you, man. Deeply appreciate it. It was awesome. It was fun. Thank you for
I agree. Lots of good chat going on too.
Yeah, I was looking at the chat, but I was so focused on chatting with you as well that I would just glance at it.
Well, you know what? I've got it up on my phone, the StreamYard playing, and on my computer, I got it muted, but I got the YouTube up playing, so I can keep an eye on it all. That's how I'm doing. But hey, guys, everybody be ready. If you've got a great catch that you want to have featured on these, I'm going to try to do one like every 2 weeks. My email is in my channel information. Hit me up, man. Let's get it done, because I've enjoyed this, and I enjoy featuring other people's channels. So everybody have a good night. I appreciate everybody showing up, and hopefully this thing will grow.
Thank
Good night,
you.
everyone. Thanks again, Adrian.
Thank you. Deeply appreciated, man.